The literacy rates in our communities can be doing so much better, and we need to ask ourselves, well, why? Why are we struggling in regards to literacy when it comes to our young children? Whether they're living in the continent of Africa or in the diaspora, particularly here in the United States, the literacy rates are very similar in regards to our children are just not performing up to par. And I think part of the problem is that we need to bring more joy, right, into the books that we're giving our children when they are learning how to read. Okay, we need to be conscious of the kind of books that they're reading. They need books that are going to excite them, books that have reflection of them, and in a positive way. Like children need magical experiences, right? There's so many books out there where they're always talking about the global African community in regards to oppression, right? That lens in itself is a problem. There's nothing wrong with those books, but it has to be done at an age appropriate time. When you're really young, those are not the kind of books that are going to excite you and make you want to read, right? Because they're depressing. Okay, so we need to think about where young children are and how they deserve to have exciting, wonderful experiences that get them enthusiastic about life and the possibilities. This is very important and is key. So improving literacy, part of that is making sure that the books that you place in front of students are fun. In addition to that, of course, just making sure that you make it a great learning experience. Give it all the joy that you can when it's time to start the learning process of reading. Okay, it's not always about the science of reading, because in the Black community in particular, right, the global African community, we have so many things that we're facing, and so we cannot ignore all those different forces that are coming together when a child is also trying to learn. Because remember, they're combating the stereotype, so that image may be in their mind while they are trying to learn trying to learn, right, how to read. And so I would say we have to look at the bigger picture, and we can't approach learning the same in our community because we have a unique experience, and we cannot ignore those things and how that impacts your psychology and how it impacts your thought process, your worldview when it comes to your own abilities. Okay, so that's make learning super exciting by giving our children tons of beautiful, wonderful, fun stories to read that preserve their innocence. All right, I would like to add too that it's very, very important that we understand that if you have a child who needs extra help with reading, okay, tutoring is a must. And so in the Black community, I personally have not seen many tutoring businesses around. I see churches, but not a lot of tutoring. So churches, my suggestion is for you to put tutoring services in your church if it does not exist, so that the families can go there and have a space to get their children the extra help that they need. We have the power to do these things, and all we got to do is just make a choice to do it. All right.